So what we have already done, we have seen up to joins, we have seen the case statement also, right? We have seen the subqueries. Okay. So today we will go through more examples of subquery, and here we have seen two examples only, that is select and from. So let's see one example of where also, that whenever we have a case statement in where, then how we can handle that. Okay. In subqueries, sorry, not in case statements. Whenever we are into subqueries, and in subqueries, if this kind of thing happens in where, then what will be the example? So let's see a small example, then we will go through the different things that, okay, these are the things which are completed and these are the things we need to do, right? So let me put the date also, so you will not get confused. It will be scalable also, right? So let's have a look into where. Okay, in where, how your subquery works, right? Just a second, guys. Let me put my earbuds. Yes. So we have seen that what is basically the subqueries. Subqueries are queries that can be written inside select, from, or where. Okay. Inside these three, we can use another query, like another select statement. If we use, it means it is known to be subquery, right? So we have seen in how we can use subquery in select statement, how we can use subquery in from statement. Now, if there is a where, okay, in where clause, let's see, say select employee ID, okay, and I will select the job title and the salary, okay, and from, say, employee salary, right? Then I need to put one filter here, and the filter is like, I want to put the employee ID here, but in this employee ID, which employee ID will work? I will put a function like this and say in select employee ID, okay, from another one, that is your employee table, okay, where age is greater than 30, close. Then, so if you will observe it, what will be the result of this query? If I execute it, I will see few employee IDs are there. Got it? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 employees IDs are like those whose age are more than 30. Right? So basically these 6 IDs will work as a IDs email employee ID in where clause. So employee ID in this one. So it will be like employee ID equals to these 6 IDs, right? So you don't need to say like employee ID equals to 1004, employee ID equals to 1006, or second thing, you don't need here to use join function to get the age from the another table. So see how easy is to use a select state subqueries, and you can optimize your query by using subqueries. Like you are not requirement here for your uh, joins. So you skip the joins and optimize the query by subquery. Got it?
I have a question here.
Yeah, please.
So why the result did not display the employee like job title and salary? It only displays the employee ID, although we put them in the select statement.
No, let me execute the whole now. I just executed this one. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if I will execute the whole query, you can see here I am having the employee ID from the employee salary table. Okay. And the job title from the employee salary table, and the salary also from employee salary table. But I am getting the detail of only those employee IDs whose age is greater than 30. Got it? And if you will
Yes.
look into this query only, you will find there are 9 IDs here. There are 9 employee ID here. But when we cross check in the first table of employee by using this subquery, here only 6 employees in employee table whose age is more than 30. But as you observe, 1012 is not available in employee salary table. That's why employee salary table will not consider it to execute. What data it will execute? Basically, the thing is that that's why it gives you these 5 IDs as a result with the detail, that is employee ID, job title, and salary. This one. Got it?
Okay. So
Hmm.
how is it different from the joins in terms of like
If
we have right
see,
join, left join? What is the
if you want to use the join, what you will do, you will use employee ID to make the joins. Let me show you. Let me close this one. So here are the joins. So here what I am doing, basically, if I execute this function, this one, okay, this one will give me this result where salary is there. So what is the thing that I need now here? That after this join, I need to say where age is greater than 30. Okay. So if I will execute now, you can see those 5 IDs that I used in subquery are here now. So this query and that query are same. That is only the age and gender is not available. I just extracted employee ID, employee ID, first name, and salary there. Now
so
understand?
the yeah
Yeah.
so the subquery replace the inner join?
Yes.
How about the left join and cross join?
So depends on your query, that what query you are implementing. So you can change the scenario over there also. So it is not just like replacing the joins, but whatever results you want to extract, you can use it in your subquery and use it as a function for it. See how it happens. Just see the first query that we generated in select. Okay, this is the first query. What we exactly did here, that we just used a query to extract the average salary. It is not possible to use it in a group by function like this, because it will not give us the required results. Okay. So what we had done, that select average salary from employee salary, just we extracted it from the salary table, right? And it created a new column that is named as all average salary we given to it. So with every row, it is giving us the average salary. That is not possible with group by function, right? So exactly what select statement do? Select statement selects a particular columns. Okay. So here, using the aggregated function average, we are creating a new column that is selected by the first select statement. Got it? So that's how it works. Similarly, as I shown you in from statement also, that what exactly from statement do? From statement selects a data from table. Okay. So we just provide a table to it and it gives us the table information, or it extracts the data available in that table. So whatever we extracted in last query, we just put here and named it as new table. So it is just extracting that particular table and gives it to select command. Okay. So that's how it works. So it is not possible with any other function that we can create a table and then give it to select statement. Okay. Because further you will see that in temporary tables, stored procedures we are going to do, but up to till now it is not possible. Okay. Similarly, what we are doing here, that sometime you don't want to fetch the whole table when you are implementing join. That time the whole table is also fetched. The whole table SQL will scan. Correct? You can write it like this also. A small query. Okay. So in joins, SQL will scan the whole table, both tables completely. But when you are implementing a particular query and then using it further, it is already having a filtered data with it. Okay. So it will take less time compared to the joins. So this is the way you are optimizing also. You are optimizing your queries also, because it is taking less time to execute. Okay. Hope you understood.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. There are a lot of examples. If you will go through it, you will understand that, okay, this is how it is working. Once you will do the practices of it, you will understand it more clearly. It's nothing, a simple select statement we are using. Why? Because we need this particular data in our where function. Okay. That's the simplest thing. Just remember that thing only. Okay. Let's get back to the list of content. Okay. So that's not your date. Eight. Yes, that was yours. So where function we have done, update, delete we have done, having joins, union, pivot. Okay. And subquery. So let me put it on upper. after this. Okay. So basically now these things are remaining. So let's have a look with some string functions. Okay. That's the sequence basically. Okay, let's have a look into string functions. For string function also, we need to create a new table. Okay, so let's see what is the requirement of this table. So for this table, what you need to do, create a new table by the name IT employee. Okay, and how you are going to create table, say IT employee. Okay, and it will contain the same thing that we have with our first table. All these things, the same things. Okay, employee ID, first name, last name, age, and gender. Because what? We are just inserting a new data related to a new department. Okay, then what will be the data we want to insert into it? Insert into IT employee. Okay, and values. What are the values we want to insert into it? 1001, giving some spaces. I'm just putting some mistakes into it so that we can see how it works, how string functions are working. Okay, so Albert, okay, comma. Let's have the second query here also. So employee ID, I'm putting one thing here. I'm giving it also what variable character. Okay, up to 10. Because string function only implemented on your this one. Just take these three. Employee ID, first name, last name. This one. Because string functions works only with string data, right? That's why we are not taking integers. So here 1, 2, and 3, I'm leaving some spaces with it. Okay. So here formula, this is the same data that we already used. You can copy it from the first table also. We are using the same one. Okay. Just putting some mistakes into it so that we can improve it. Here, fired. Okay, so this will be the data I'm inserting into it. Let me share it to you also. Let me create. Already exists. Have I created it? Okay, IT employee already created. So you can say it EMP error. Okay. Now create. It is created. Now insert the data into it. Refresh. Let me share this function to you. Got it? Now, let's get into the string functions. The data is created. Let's see what is inside the data. Select star from emp error. So when we check the data, we can see there is spaces between 1002, space after 1001. Toby, we have a spelling mistake. Flenderson fired is already available here. So let's remove all these things and make it correct, right? So what we are going to use, just to dash also treated as a comment. Okay. So let's using trim, L trim and R trim. Okay. So how we can use it? Select, let's say, employee ID. So just trim employee ID. Okay. And say as ID trim. You can name anything from emp error. Got it? Because we need to see the changes. What effect a trim function do. So here you can see when you are using the trim function, this is basically string functions are used for data cleaning. Okay. So trim, you can see the spaces before 1002, the spaces after 1001 that I intentionally left here are now all correct. Got it? So here we have some spaces and something, that's why it is not changing, right? So you can see here, whatever the unwanted spaces are there, trim functions remove it all. Okay. Similarly, select this function and use it again and say L trim. Okay. While using it, you will observe only the left unwanted spaces will be removed in this one. Here you have some spaces. Okay. So you can, how you can identify that is it implemented or not? You can calculate the length. Alien function is there that you can use for it. I will let you know later on also that you can find out the length of the character also. Okay. Similarly for this one, if you will observe the right trim, okay. See, second function is not cleared, but in the first one it is clear because the unwanted spaces are available in right side. You can implement it on any functions or any data. Find any data on online or something there and try to implement it on there, right? Now, using replace function. What is the basically the replace function and how it implements? So in replace function also, we can say that last name. In last name, as you remember, I put Flenderson fired. Okay. So I here say replace from last name. Okay. What I want to replace, put it into comma and say fired. And from what you want to replace, that will be nothing. Okay, and say as last name fixed, or you can say anything, right? That's just the variable name. So from employee error table, right? Now check. Here it is Flenderson fired. Here it is only Flenderson. Got it? So this is how you can replace the another one also. Like in last name or first name, I think. Right? Let me check. Yes, in first name we have Toby. So let's change that one. Okay. First name replace first name. In first name, what we have? We have Toby, and we just want to replace it by Toby. Okay, and say first name fixed. Now you can see the next one is done. Right? Got it? And even what you can do, see, in Toby there are only O which is capital, right? You can do like this also. It will replace that one also. A single character. Got it? So this is how it is working within the function of you have seen trim, ltrim, rtrim. You have seen the replace function that replacing a particular characters. Okay. Let's see one more thing that is using upper and lower function. Okay. Upper and lower basically used for capital and small letters, right? So select first name, say lower first name, right? And this is from employee error, right? If you will execute, you can see all the characters will be changed into lowercase. Similarly, you can do it with uppercase. Okay. If you use uppercase, all the words will be converted into capital letters. Got it? So this is how your some string functions are performed. Okay. And using these string functions, you can improve your data. You can clean your data. Got it? Right? So we have done the string function also within it.